Hi guys and welcome to IAMABIKER, and today we're going to talk about the new Suzuki Burgman EX variant. And most of the guys out there would be talking about the spec sheet and power figures, but in IAMABIKER style we're going to talk about the experience, what it feels like to ride the bike, the scooter, what are the good points, what are the not so good points, and basically we're going to talk about how the living with it experience is going to be and how it is to use on a daily basis. So guys, let's start. One word, Suzuki Burgman EX variant. What do you think about it?
To me, it's like comfortable.
Comfortable, okay. That's one word.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
Okay. Same word for me.
I told you first.
No, because that's what the Suzuki Burgman is all about,
Yes.
right? And it has always been about that. And from a daily use point of view, I think it is one of the most comfortable scooter. It's based on the Access, which was already very comfortable, and now we have the Burgman, which is now again same platform technically speaking, but looks different and different ergonomics, but still very comfortable.
Until I rode Burgman, I always felt the comfortable scooter I was riding was like Access. But the problem I had faced with Access was like when you're going on higher speeds. When I'm saying higher speeds, it's like 90 plus. It has that wavy feeling.
Very small.
Because the suspension was very soft.
Okay.
So you had that wavy feel on the Access. But this one, it doesn't feel like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's not hard.
It felt very planted regardless
Yes,
of what.
yes.
Yeah, but I think when you're with a pillion and going fast, I think that very feels
Little bit for the pillion.
Yeah, little bit for the pillion. But then at the end of the suspension, it will behave like at higher
that.
speeds. But at a scooter, you're looking at 0 to 80 max.
Max.
You're going to do it at
This
60.
was really good at 0 to 60.
Yeah.
60,
After that, it takes little bit time to climb up, but for a scooter point of view, you don't
so
need those kind
from
of
scooter,
figures.
you're going to use it in the city daily. You're going to the shop, you're going to office, you're going to ride in traffic.
Yeah.
And so 0 to 60, 80 is where you want all the power to be. And that's something I also really enjoyed, because even with the pillion,
That range was really nice.
that range was really nice.
Fast,
It reaches that 70 mark quickly, and there is no issue there. I mean, both of us, like, I'm not a light person, and he looks.
I'm light actually.
Yeah, he says he's light, but for the Burgman, not. So both of us sitting, still pulling away, 0 to 60, 70 quite cleanly, and that at that point I was like, hey, not bad. And one thing which probably a lot of people are very scared about the Burgman is it looks big.
Big,
Yeah,
It looks massive.
Yeah, it looks massive, but the moment you sit on it, it's actually very small and very.
It's like any other scooter.
It feels like any other scooter. It feels very light, very
nimble at
very
the same
nimble
time.
at the same time. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a big scooter.
Yeah,
Pictures look good.
it's very easy to
Trust
maneuver.
me guys,
everywhere.
I rode it many times in the traffic. I never felt it's too big. I was able to cut through traffic easily. It looks big, but doesn't feel so when you're riding it.
Okay, that testimony is done. Noted. Okay,
Thanks.
but yeah, that's the thing. Even while navigating through traffic, it doesn't feel like we're moving a big scooter around. It feels very nice. And maybe some people have issues with big body and maybe rather skinny tires, but it is those skinny tires that actually make it more nimble and more flexible and easy and fun.
Changing to easy to change directions.
Change direction and we never felt like apart from maybe it loses a couple of points in the looks department, but from a rideability department, it's very, very good. Comfortable for rider and pillion. For me, it was good.
Same. I was there as a pillion, I was there as a rider. I felt, as I said, when you are going on highways, maybe 80 plus, you feel little bit that wavy thing is there.
But scooter, you want only in that 0 to.
Just for saying, I told that is there. I mean, if anybody is riding like that, they'll feel that. But otherwise, it's perfect.
Yeah, I think when you were on the highway solo, you were doing like close to 100 plus speeds.
I almost reached 102 when there was no winds, crosswinds.
Okay.
Where I tried when I was shooting, I was riding, but there was a lot of crosswinds, but still I was able to get to 95, 96.
So again, top speed doesn't matter in a commuter scooter, but still, it did touch triple digit speeds. So, and mileage, we didn't do like a proper mileage test, but from what we have seen and amount of petrol we have put in, it looks to be above 40 actually quite
Yeah.
easily.
37 plus for sure.
Yeah.
I think 40 plus is there.
Yeah, for
because-
normal sane riding, normal city riding and normal, not full throttle boys like
Because we
us.
were pushing it on the highway, we was riding in the city, we were going on the inclines, everything we tried. So yeah.
Okay, cool. And what about build quality? I think build quality Suzuki has never been an
It
issue.
is standard.
Yeah, it's never been an
It's
issue.
very nice, yeah.
And one thing I really like is that the charging port inside the compartment.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
uh-huh.
yes.
Usually you have an external charging port and you need to figure out how to
Keep your
We have to
phone.
keep your
where
phone
to
and
keep
how
phone.
to charge
And
it.
some scooters have just one pouch where somebody can just take it and run away.
And even if you are going on the bad roads, it might pop out.
Yeah, it might pop out. Exactly. Some unknown hump or speed breaker or pothole.
Pothole.
It will just bounce out. But
Bounce
this
out.
you can, there's a compartment. You put it inside, close it, and
You can charge it
You can
inside.
charge it aram se, and
Yeah.
it may. I think it should take the basic rain also without.
Yeah, because it's inside. The rain is
inside,
not
yeah.
hitting directly.
Yeah, so it could be
Yeah.
like a pretty much waterproof compartment as well. So one additional point. Under seat storage, pretty much standard.
One full pair.
One full face
Yeah,
helmet
full
can
face.
sit.
Yeah.
Can fit inside it. Nothing extraordinary, but yeah, good. Apart from that, what headlights? How did it feel in the night?
Headlights, okay. City rides, for city rides, it's fine. I mean, it's a typical LED lights.
LED lights.
Well, when a full halogen lamp come against it, obviously it will
It's
disappear.
gone. So yeah, typical LED.
LED.
light.
Otherwise, it's fine.
Yeah. And did you guys use the connectivity features? What do you?
He used it.
With,
Yeah.
I personally feel that the instrument cluster, if you are not connecting to the mobile, half of it is
Vacant.
Vacant.
Empty.
Empty.
Okay, nothing is there.
because it has, when you connect it, it has navigation. It shows
All the-
hi, hello,
Hello.
It's nice,
welcome
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
But for me, I did not even bother connecting simply because
Same here.
I know for sure that I will never use it.
I just wanted to see what it does.
Yeah.
But there are people who might
Yeah,
use
so
it. For
that's
that.
what we want to
Yeah.
talk about. For people who are genuinely going to use it,
Yeah.
now how good do you think it is going to be?
You will get most of the information. You will get all the information about what rides you did, even if you are doing it daily rides like point A to point B.
But helpful, definitely.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely
right?
helpful. Very
And
helpful.
call alerts also, right? It shows.
It shows call alerts, but when
It's
we
supposed
check,
to
it
show,
was
but when we checked, it was not.
not there.
Okay, maybe some issue.
Bugs.
Permissions issue also. Nowadays we have Androids and also asking for 100 million permissions. Maybe that's
Possible.
Maybe that also. So let's move on. I think we focus too much on that small thing.
And this display shows the engine temperature. That was something
That's
different.
something.
yeah.
I mean,
Different.
for scooter we never think about it, but
But actually, it's there.
but no, for me it's like one more thing to worry about. Like, oh, you.
Oh, it's showing there.
when first I took the scooter, I was like, hey, how much? This is very low fuel. Then I was like, okay, this is not fuel. This is temperature. Fuel is on the up.
But yeah, I mean, it's if that's something you like, that's also there. But yeah, in fact, I've seen that that meter looks very similar to the Gixxer series. Also,
Ah.
there's some
Yeah,
similarity.
similarity.
Some, I mean, I kind of like that. It's good.
Actually, it's a very big screen for a scooter. Actually.
Yeah. And okay, so we pretty much talked about everything. So comfort with pillion, without pillion,
Yes.
also it's really good. Power also feels good with pillion, without pillion. Of course, without pillion, it's way faster.
And one thing we forgot to talk about is Akhil's favorite feature, auto cutoff.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I mean, I love that as well.
Yeah.
That is one of the best features. So basically, what happens, guys, with that feature switched on, basically it comes on the right side. There's a switch. When you switch it on, when you come and stop at a signal, the
Engine turns
engine
off.
automatically turns off. And to switch it back on again, you just need to just turn the throttle as you would normally would just get going, and the engine switches
Turns
off.
off,
And
yeah.
since it's a silent start and everything, it's very effortless, and there is no drama to it. So you come, it waits for a few seconds, it stops, and when you give the throttle, it just starts and you just keep going. So
Actually, that is very helpful. Not in a signal, slow moving traffic. So
Yeah.
when the slow moving traffic, you can't just turn off engine. You can't start it again.
Yeah.
It's very irritating. So when you are on a slow moving traffic, when you are stopping, the engine is off. When you want to move, when you are just twisting the throttle, it comes online and starts moving. So that is a really good feature which I liked a lot in that scooter.
it's
Very helpful.
Very helpful in the
efficient,
cities like Bangalore and all. Yeah.
Yeah, in our kind of traffic, I think it makes a lot of
Sense.
difference.
Sense,
Yeah. So that is definitely it. And we didn't have any issues with ground clearance, nothing, right?
Nothing.
No issues, right? Even I didn't face anything.
Yeah.
Potholes and all, it handled extremely well. The suspensions are really
Really
good.
good, yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Love the suspension.
I would even go on to say it's very close to being the most comfortable scooter
Yeah.
we have ridden in a long time,
Yeah.
right? That it's that good. You guys should try it out as well. If you have any questions, any specific questions that you want to know about the scooter, do let us know in the comment below, and we will get back to you immediately.
We spoke everything about positive things.
Okay.
Anything you want to say that it could have been better?
What is your experience could have been with the scooter if you already own it, and if you already test driven it? One thing we missed out to talk about: brakes, combi
Yeah.
brakes.
Brakes are really comfortable.
Yeah.
It's comfy brakes. It's not that sharp bite. Considering it's a scooter, there are possibilities of locking and
Yeah.
skidding. So that the feedback is really good.
And
The bite is not
you
that
never feel out of control. Maybe if you're coming in from very high speed, you wish it was a bit sharper, but at the same time, a sharper brakes on a scooter, with tiny tires is not a good idea, because there's a tendency to lose the front.
Even though it's a disc brake, it's not sharp enough. Yeah.
It's kept on purpose that way so that you don't lose the front, because it's a combi system and not an ABS system. So it's below, it's right at 125 cc.
One thing I thought could have been better is the fuel lid. Still has that. Still you have to conventional way. You have to open the seat and you have to open the petrol lid. And there are many other scooters which already have the fuel external.
You don't have to get on the bike.
Get on the scooter. You don't have to open the
Just
seat.
turn the key and it pops open.
Jupiter, I think Jupiter has that in the front side, and many other scooters have it on the back side.
Yeah.
So if something like that Suzuki can accommodate, nothing can beat this scooter.
Yeah,
That is one small thing.
Yeah, it's a small thing.
Yeah.
But technically, technically
Okay,
speaking,
Mr. Technic.
it's actually safer to get out of the scooter while at the petrol bunk.
It's okay.
It's safer.
I don't have to open the seat. You don't have to. I'll get out. I
No,
don't
but
have
you'll
to.
be still on the scooter. Another day, guys. Another day. This we can go on forever. So, guys, that's the Suzuki Burgman EX variant for you, and we liked it. Hope you guys test ride it and like it as well, and you can confirm our findings about it as well. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.